where you can reduce the aging process by 40 to 70%.
Right, absolutely.
Okay, tell us about that.
Isn't that fascinating?
Yes.
So we have literally genetic switches that we were born with that you don't realize that they start to decline their capability as we age. After about the age of 20, things start to go in a negative way. So sometimes those switching systems, I'll call them signaling systems, need a little bit of help. So there are certain foods and certain herbs that actually speak to those systems that turn them back on and get them back to the level that you were when you were younger. So that's an example of flipping the switch. There are 3 particular switches that I like to talk about. Can I mention them?
Absolutely.
Okay. The first one is the NRF2 switch.
Okay.
And that has to do with anti-aging, neutralization of toxins, as well as reducing our inflammatory process, reducing what we call oxidative stress. So that's damage that happens just from living.
Right.
Do you know, for example, like if you bite into an apple and you look at the apple and about, a minute or 2 later it starts to turn yellow?
Right.
That's an example of oxidative stress. That apple is actually oxidizing in front of your eyes. Well, we're oxidizing too on a daily basis, but over time that causes decline in our function. So there are herbal components of certain foods that you can take that help to talk to that signaling system to undo that damage.
Wow.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah, God's so good.
It's amazing. Then there's the NRF1 signaling system. That has to do with energy. Your mitochondria are the source of your energy in your body. They make all of your ATP. They're your fuel, like your battery for your body. Well, imagine if those mitochondria are not functioning as well as you age. Well, then you don't produce as much energy, and so you're tired. You don't think as sharply. You have brain fog. And so we don't want to be in that state.
No.
We want to be energized. We want to do all the things that we used to do when we were kids, right?
Yeah.
So we have to take care of that, and there's a way to talk to that system. And then lastly is the third system, which I call the NAD, and these are big words, guys, but the NAD sirtuin system. That has to do with longevity, the cleanup, the toxic removal of bad and dead cells from the body, the repair of tissues, the repair of DNA. That's also controlled by these molecules, and we can turn those on too.